Hello students, I hope you all are doing well and will be studying at your places. In last videos, I told you the HCF and their methods, and I made you solve the exercise 8A, and today we will start the exercise 8B. So let's start the exercise 8B. I have told you all the three methods, division method, prime factor method, and the highest common factor method. We have to apply all these methods in this exercise. So the first question is saying, using the common factor method, find the HCF of the given values. Okay. The first question, find the HCF by common factor method. It is the first part of the question 1. 60 and 35. We have to find the HCF of 16 and 35 by common factor method. Okay, so first of all, we will find the factor of this factor of 16 is equal to 2, 1 is also there, 1, 2, then 4 and 8 and 16 itself. Okay, these are the factors of the 16. Now factors of 35 is equal to 1, okay, then 1 after 5 and then 7 and 35 itself. Because 35 is divisible by only 1, 5 7 and 7 5 and 35 1. Okay. Now we have to find the common factor. Common factor is equal to, what are the common? You are looking here, only 1 is there. And 2, 4, 7, 8, 16, 35, nothing is there, only 1. Only single number is there. Only single number is there, which are common in both the factors, in 16 and 35. So HCF is equal to 1. Okay, means only 1 is the highest number which divide 16 and 35 exactly. What? So this is the solution of the question. First, HCF of 16 and 35. Now all the questions are same here. Earlier I have told you that how to find the HCF by using this method. So I will just not tell all the questions. I will just give you some questions which you have to do in practice. So I am just telling you some questions here, and rest of the questions you have to do. So this is the first part of this question 1, where we have to find out the HCF by the common factor method. The second question of the same number, that is the 25 and 20. We have to find the HCF. We have to find HCF of 25 and 20. We will apply the same method. I am just telling you, first of all you will find the factor of the 25, then find the factor of the 20, then you will write the common factor among them, and you will see which is the highest common factor among them, and that number will be the HCF of them. Okay. Now I am telling you the second question. Using the prime factor method, here we have to find the prime factor method. Using the prime factor method, find the HCF. Okay. So here I am telling you, first of all, HCF of 5 and 8. We have to find the HCF of 8 and 5 by prime factor method. I told you the common prime factor method, where we have to write 5 and 8 together. Now we have to see the smallest number. We have to see the smallest number which divide the 5 and 8 exactly. Okay, we have to see that number which divide 5 and 8 exactly, and that is only the 1. Okay, if we will take the 2, then 2 will divide the 8, but 2 will not divide the 5. Okay, so only 1 is there which divide the 5 and 8 together. So HCF of 5 and 8 is equal to 1. Got? Okay. Next question I am just telling you. Find the prime factor of 12, 16 and 28. Okay, I am doing it here. Second part of the question 2. This is the second part of question 2. 12, 16 and 28. Find the HCF by prime factor method as we have find it here. So we will write all the numbers 12, 16 and 28 together and divide all of them by the smallest number. We will divide all these numbers by the smallest number. So you can see here these all are divisible by the 2. These all are divisible by 2, so we will divide it by 2. 2 6 are, 2 8 are, and 2 14 are. Now again these all the numbers are divisible by 2, so we will divide it by 2. 2 3 are, 2 4 are, 2 7 are. Okay. Now 3, 4 and 7. These all are the number which are not divisible by any single number. Okay. This is divisible by 4, 1, 2 and 4. This is divisible by 1 and 3, and this is divisible by 1 and 7. Means these all are divisible by only 1. And you know we never divide any number by the 1. We just stop this process here. When you get the number where all of that number are not divisible by any other number except the 1, we just stop that process there. Okay? We will not divide further. So 2 into 2, that prime number, HCF of 12, 16 and 18 is equal to, we always multiply together. Whatever the number we get here, we multiply together. Okay? Got it? 2 and 2. We will multiply it together. What we have got? 4. Means 4 is the HCF of these three numbers. This 4 is the highest number which are dividing exactly 12, 16 and 18. Sorry, this is the 28. Okay. So 4 is the HCF of 12, 16 and 28. Means 12 is the highest number which is dividing all of them exactly without remainder. Okay. So this is the second part of this question. So I will tell you now the question 3, where you have to find the HCF by the division method, which I told in the previous video. Okay. Now the third question. Find the HCF by the division method. So I am taking the first 16 and 24. They have to find the HCF of 16 and 24 by the division method. So two numbers are there. 16 is smaller than 24, so we will divide the 24 by the 16. 16 on the 16, what is that? 8. Now, this is the remainder and it will become the divisor, and this divisor will come here as a dividend. And 8 to the 16. Now the remainder is 0. And the last division is the HCF of 16 and 24. Then the HCF of 16 and 24 Now the next question. Fifth question. This question I have already told you when I was telling you the division method. Okay. 32, 56 and 46. You have to find the HCF of the 32, 56 and 46 by the division method. And this question I told you in the previous video when I was telling you the division method. So you can see here the next question. We are taking the third. 7, 14 and 24. We have to find the HCF of 7, 14 and 24. So 7 is the smallest number and 14 is greater than that. So we will divide 14 by 7 first of all. 7 is the 14 and remainder is 0. Means this 7 is the HCF of this 7 and 14. Now we will divide this 24 by the HCF of these two numbers, that is the 7. Got it? Now 7, see the 21. What are that? 3. Okay, 3 is left. Now this 3 becomes the divisor, this is the remainder, and this will become the divisor, and this divisor come here as a dividend. 3 to the 6. What is that? 1. Again we will follow the same. 3 will come here, and 3, 1 3 the 3. Means the last division is the 1. So the 1 is the HCF of this, and this. Okay. Then HCF is equal to 1. Now the question number 4. The question number 4 is saying find the HCF of the given values of your own choice. Okay, means you have to find the HCF by any method. You can apply any method. These 3 methods are there: highest common factor method, prime factor method, and division method. So you may use any method to find out the HCF in this question. So this question you will do on your own. Got it? Fifth question. The fifth question is saying find the greatest number. Means here again we have to find the greatest number. Greatest number is the highest common factor. HCF is also called a GCF. Okay? GCF and HCF, highest common factor and greatest common factor, the same thing. So you have to find the greatest common factor is HCF of the given value. The values are given here: 180, 180, 225 and 315. Got it? Find the greatest number that divide each of the following number. Whatever method you can use, I told you 3 methods. You can use any method to find the HCF in this question. Now we will do the last question, that is the 8th question. I am telling you the question number 8. See this question. Find the greatest number that will divide 93, 111 and 129, leaving the remainder 3 in each case. Okay. The number are given 93, 111 and 129. These are the 3 numbers which when we divide by any number, so in each case we are getting the 3 as a remainder. Okay. Before this I would like to tell you one more thing. Suppose this 2 and 5 are there. Okay. And when you will divide this 5 by 2, then 2 to the 4, and what is that? 1. Okay, so you can see here in both this number, when we have to divide 5 by 2, so do you think this 5 is exactly divisible by 2? No. Okay, 5 is not divisible by 2, because when we divide the 5, we are getting the remainder 1. Okay, so how we become this 5 exactly divisible by the 2? For that, if we will subtract the 1, that is the remainder. If we will subtract this remainder by this dividend, okay, so we will get the 4, and 4 is the divisible by this 2. 4 is exactly divisible by this 2. This 4 is exactly divisible by 2. Means अगर रिमाइंडर बच रहा है, अगर हम डिविडेंड में से रिमाइंडर को माइनस कर दें तो हमारे पास वो वैल्यू एग्जैक्टली डिविजिबल होगी. ओके, when we subtract the remainder by the dividend, so the value we will get, that will be exactly divisible by the 2. Got it anyone? यहाँ पर हमने रिमाइंडर को डिविडेंड में से माइनस कर दिया है, सब्ट्रैक्ट किया है, और सब्ट्रैक्ट करने पर जो वैल्यू आई है वो वैल्यू, that value is exactly divisible by 2. Got? This same process we will apply here. The question is saying that find the greatest number which divide these three numbers exactly. But the question is saying when we are dividing by that, we are getting the 3 as a remainder in each case. So what we will do, we will just subtract the remainder from each number. And okay, we will do separately. So required number will be 93 minus 3, 111 minus 3, and 129 minus 3. Got it? When we subtract the remainder by the given number, we get those values which will be divisible by the common number. So 90 and 108 and 126. So these are the required number. Okay, the required number are 90, 108 and 126. Now we will get the HCF of these three numbers. Okay, HCF of 90, 108 and 126. So I told you you can use any method. You can use the prime factor method also. 90, 108 and 126. These all are divisible by the 245 and 254, and this is 63. Okay. I am just telling you once again here. First of all, we will find the required value by subtracting the remainder from all of the three numbers. We have subtracted the 3 from 93, we have subtracted the 3 from 111 and from 129, and we have got the required value. I told you earlier why it is necessary to find the required value. I told you 5 was not divisible by the 2, so we subtract the remainder by the 5 and we get the 4, and that 4 is exactly divisible by the 2. Same thing we have done here. Now 45, 54 and 63. These values are divisible by 2? No. Because some odd numbers are also there. And 3, Yes, these are divided by 3. 3, 15 the 15 3 the 45, and this 18 the, okay, and this 21. Now again these values are divisible by 3. 3, 5 the, and 6 the, and 3, 7. Okay. Now do you think 5, 6 and 7 are divisible by any other number? No. These are divisible by only 1. And you know that we never divide by the 1. So we have got the 3, 3, 2. Then the HCF is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. Okay. So they will multiply together. 2 3 the 6 and 6 3 the 18. Okay, then 18 is the HCF of 19, 108 and 126. Got it? So this type of question can be asked where you have to find out first of all the required value, and then after the value which you will get, you will find the HCF of those values 19, 108 and 26. So this is completed. The exercise 8B is completed, and I will just share you the marked question, okay, and that you have to do in your fair copy. So 8A and 8B, 8A and 8B exercise is completed. So you just keep on practice of all these questions, and you just keep on taking the screenshot of the board so that it will be easy to understand later. Got it, everyone? So you just keep on studying till then. Thank you, everyone.